All right, everybody. It is still Wednesday, July 10th, 2019, and this is going to be just lovely. Yes, congratulations, everyone. The Nasdaq closed at a new record high, and the S&P 500 today at one point was over 3,000. It looks like Yellowstone. You know who Yellowstone is, right? Yellowstone is now my new name for Jay Powell. I used to refer to him as it. Well, he's more like a human stain now. As a matter of fact, every world central bank chairperson is a human stain, along with their respective leaders. It's the truth. They're playing a very dangerous game, and the middle class is going to lose in a big way. And I want to cover some of that. So, I don't know how many of you caught Yellowstone today. I almost wanted to vomit. Every single member of Congress was like this. Thank you for your service. Why don't they just get down and start kissing his feet? Are you kidding me? What is this guy, a hero? You've got to be kidding me, but you can't make it up. This is how they play it out. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you for what service? What is he doing? Look, this whole thing has gotten so grossly out of control. Let me explain this to you for those that are really unaware. And there seems to be a lot of people who are unaware of this. When any central banker hears that their respective leader, a president, a king, a queen, a monarch, whoever it might be, starts talking about how they want to lower rates, they want to possibly go to zero, maybe even go negative, and suppress currency valuations. You have to understand what this does. It makes world central bankers happier than you can possibly imagine. Again, why? Their product is debt. The more debt they issue, the happier they become. They're owning the world. We are literally handing over the entire world to world central banks, and every world leader is doing the same thing right now with their respective central banks. You've got to be kidding me, people. Let's talk about this a little further. So Powell today, we understand how his words, even before the market opened, set the stage. Stock futures made a 150-point reversal from going negative to being nicely positive. The dollar got slammed. Gold and silver went higher. And the bond market, did you see the bond market? Let me show you this real quick. You see all the red next to the bond yields? Bond yields dropped. All that. When you go longer, actually, the 10 and the 30 did come up fractionally, but look at the damage. That's damage, if you ask me, on the bond market. What does it mean? Well, let's put that into perspective. We got Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, and Morgan Stanley today, all of them explaining that a rate cut at the end of this month, the next FOMC meeting, is a lock, and it's not a matter of what they're going to do this month anymore. They're going to cut rates. It's a matter of how many more times this year. Now, what else do we understand is about to happen with regard to the European Central Bank? They're going to go on a bond buying binge, the likes of which we've never seen before. The groundwork is already being put in place. The Federal Reserve is going to follow suit. This is more quantitative easing, cash printed out of thin air. Very stock market positive moving forward. But let me say this. Look for US dollar alternatives starting right now. I know that cryptocurrencies today took a hit, but right now I am very bullish on cryptocurrencies. In fact, I am extremely and could not be more dollar bearish in this environment. Any dollar bulls right now, you've got to be as high as a kite or higher. How you can imagine that the dollar is going to gain strength in this environment? We already understand that our president has said repeatedly he doesn't like the strong dollar. We know what the Fed is going to do. They're going to cut rates. We're probably going negative with regard to bond yields here in the United States. I mean, we already have in real terms, if you base the actual rate of inflation against what bonds are yielding, we're already negative. Okay? And quantitative easing is coming. I really feel bad for people out there who just don't get it because they've been so misled into the delusion that things are going to get better for them. The middle class is under attack. And I mean hardcore attack by world central banks and their respective leaders who continue to allow, not just allow, but are calling for their central banks to push more easy money into this market, to dilute the dollar, to suppress rates even further. No responsible world leader, none, would be asking their world central bank to do this because it's punishing the middle class. And it's all this is doing is setting up a massive transfer of wealth, hyperinflate the stock market around the world, and then all of a sudden, just like they do every single time, they pull the plug, wealth gets transferred from one group of people to another, and the people in the middle class are left like zombies. What happened? What happened? Why didn't anyone tell us about this? Really? Really? Is that what you're going to say? All of you out here who are maybe tuning in for the first time, that no one's been warning you about this? People like me have been warning you about this for a very, very long time. But people keep on dancing. They think everything is great. They enjoy the fact that their interest earning accounts are earning less than the actual rate of inflation. If they have cash in a bond or any kind of an interest earning account, they're getting robbed blind, and their cash is being used to subsidize the stock market. But that's okay. That is okay. You seriously cannot make this stuff up. This is the environment we are in. The gap between the economy and the stock market is going to continue to get wider, and the groundwork is all in play here. And it's a terrible thing to be witnessing, but this is where we are at. So let's just summarize here. Yellowstone is basically going to, again, the good cop, bad cop thing is already played out. We knew how this was going to work. You and I both. We knew this for months and months and months ago. I covered this with you, how it would play out, and it's happening right before our very eyes. And again, this is just phase one. And like I've been explaining to you, all the world central banks are about to light up. Bond buying bins, suppress rates deeper into the negative. This is going to open a doorway wider for cash to move into equities, the stock market, creating greater distortions across the spectrum of asset classes, misallocation of capital. The dollar, get out of it. Get out of the dollar. I don't know another way to put it. I would sincerely be looking for any other alternative to the dollar here. They're going to kill it. They're determined to do this. And our president keeps calling for more currency wars. He says, hey, you know what? If everyone else is suppressing their currencies, we should do the same. How about this, Mr. President? How about we preserve the purchasing power of the dollar so the people of the middle class can make ends meet and not lose the purchasing power of their dollar and watch the price of everything go up? Did you see what happened to crude oil today? Crude oil now hit over $60 a barrel. Not because crude oil all of a sudden got more valuable. Oh no, it's because the dollar just lost value because of what Yellowstone is going to do. You understand? People have no conception of these things. They really don't. I don't mean to laugh, but there is a serious issue with the dumbed down. The zombie apocalypse is real. There is a zombie apocalypse. The people that cannot walk and chew gum at the same time, they just hear things, they take it as the truth, they don't want to research anything. I mean, when was the last time? I mean, most people don't even read anymore. They don't try to learn. They just let along, and they just march there like through time and space. They don't know who they are, what they are. They don't even know why they exist. They have no purpose in life. It's really the truth. And they listen to people like Yellowstone and every single world leader, and they go, oh yeah, that's the truth. That's got to be right. I'm not making it up. It's the truth. All right, anyway, that's it for now. I hope this makes sense to you. If it does, please share this video. Get it out there. I will See you in the morning.